Hi. So I was asked the question, how would I fix the property problem, the property tax problem? And that question is simple. Property taxes are skyrocketing because the appraisal board is skyrocketing everything, right? So I want to introduce a bill. It's called the Fair Housing Act. It's not like New York and none of that, but it's a fair housing bill. This will make it where if property taxes go down, there must be transparency, and then so the rent has to go down. Everything has to go down. So this helps renters as well as it helps homeowners, because there are people who are renting houses and they're paying astronomical prices, and it's not because the landlord wants to charge them that kind of rent. It's because the appraisal board has their houses valued at so high, and they pay more because they're renting out their property. So these people, these homeowners that are trying to be, they're being punished. That's the word. That's the only word you can say for that. They're being punished for trying to create a residual income, and so they have to transpose that or trickle that down to you, the homeowner, the renter. So everything trickles down. So if you eliminate the ARB board, it trickles a trickle down effect. That's $1 billion back in everybody's pocket. Not $1 billion directly to your pocket, but you split that up around every Texan and every landlord and every homeowner. That's $1 billion back. That means like every landlord, every homeowner will get like $10,000-$20,000 back a year. That is a discount to the renter. And I would ask the governor, or I would ask the House, or propose a legislative bill that will go toward a fairness act that will reflect fair housing market. And that's one of my things. And no one can come in here and tell you that they're going to plan on putting a cap. I want you to think of that cap as the biggest misleading thing in the world, because they're misleading you by telling you they're putting a cap. You're not really putting a cap on anything if it's unconstitutional. All you have to do is strike it down. Just remember that on election day, Freddie America, strike it down. Freddie America, strike it down. Freddie America, strike it down. That's what you do on election day. Anyone who's telling you they're going to put a cap on it, they're misleading you. They're misleading you by 1,000%.